Hi, I'm Echo, and this is the third Discworld novel that I am reading. So without further ado, let's get into the speed-drawn video. Equal Rites is a study on gender roles that, when it was written in 1987, was culturally relevant. It follows a girl named Escarina, or Esk for short, and I'm going to refer to her as Esk throughout this video. And it follows how she is not only learning witch magic, which is the magic acceptable for women in the Discworld, but how she's also learning to control the wizard magic that was accidentally passed down to her. Esk is the perfect character to follow in this story due to her age and her constant questioning of the status quo. The second main character is Granny Weatherwax, who is a witch and thinks it is wrong for women to be wizards, but still does her best to help Esk control her magic, even if that means Esk will have to be a wizard. She is an older woman, and is representative of the tradition, with talk of how she makes use of tradition, and that is where a lot of her witch powers come from. The great thing about Granny is that she is willing to change her mind somewhat when she is shown that she is wrong on something. It may not be fast, but she starts as very against Esk being a wizard. But by the end of the book, she is literally fighting for Esk to be allowed to be a wizard. The moment in the book that I found very clever was when Esk asked Granny Weatherwax why women can't be wizards, and Granny responds that it is for the same reason women can't be blacksmiths. And Esk simply responds by saying she can't see why women can't be blacksmiths. This is a great example of cultural bias. It is so ingrained in Granny that women can't be blacksmiths or wizards that she never asks why. And it takes a child who has not been culturally biased yet to bring up the circular reason in Granny's argument. This is an occurrence in real life as well. Take the court case of Virginia Military Institute, where the argument for why women can't be let into that college was because then it would stop being an establishment for single-sex education, and that the college needs to be a single-sex educational institution because there is a need for single-sex education. This is similar to the conflict in the second part of the book, where Esk is not allowed to attend Unseen University because she is a girl. And she can't go to the university because girls aren't allowed. And girls aren't allowed in the university because they've never been allowed. This is another example of cultural bias that is so ingrained that no one questions why girls can't be accepted into Unseen University. Of course, by the end of the book, Esk gets into Unseen University, and the headmaster there is beginning to plan to let more girls in the future. This, along with Granny's being willing to accept wizard magic as a magic woman can do, shows how it is possible for biases to change. This is an uplifting message of questioning the status quo that we can all still apply today.